When I worked at a weight loss practice years ago, as opposed to virtually, I worked with patients that were anywhere from 100 to sometimes 600 pounds overweight. So this was literally a life or death matter for these people. And what we would utilize is something that I developed called the liver reduction diet. Now, I hate this word diet. In fact, let's just cross it out, and we can call it something like a healthy liver lifestyle. I don't know what you want to call it, but the point was it was a way of eating that was going to help the health of the liver. The liver is, I think, one of the most unloved organs, but it is possibly one of the most important ones. Your body cannot operate efficiently without a healthy liver. And the health of the liver is integral to your metabolism working correctly, to you being able to pull off fat from your body. So the very first thing we had to do is hit the ground running, getting a cleansed liver for those people. So I want you to think about this in terms of your internal body and the health that's going on there. Don't just measure this by what you look on the outside. There's nothing wrong with that, but that's not going to be our first priority. So I'm going to give you some strategies around what we call the liver reduction diet and some ways to go about this. It's much like clean eating. If you've ever gotten rid of all processed food, of essentially all added sugars, it almost challenges you more up here. So we had to rely a lot on support groups, on camaraderie, on strategies and tips from other people, and do it the real life way. So I would love for you to follow along, or if you're on another program, just keep up with the weight loss motivation and tips, and please share with our group your tips. But thanks so much, and remember that this is going to be about eating small, eating often, and eating real food. And on the liver reduction way of life, there was no limit, because for my people, they couldn't conquer the voice in their head right away that was telling them to eat more. I just had to put good, healthy, super nourishing, satisfying foods in front of them. Then we conquered that voice later. So thanks so much for sticking with me, and I'll see you soon.